Since the time of the ancient Greeks and Hebrews, people have searched for answers to the question, what happens to us when we die? Do we continue, meet up with past loved ones, continue in an afterlife, or do we cease to exist? The only thing we do know for sure is that we all die. But what may exist beyond this life is where this knowledge ends and the questions begin. Do we survive death? Will our actions in this life be punished or rewarded? Will we have an opportunity after death to make amends or change our ways? Will our lives continue immediately after death, or do we have to wait? What kind of form might we have? And where will we be? These questions have plagued the human mind for thousands of years. The knowledge that we are all going to die begs the question to what happens after. It is the basic human instinct to want to know, discover, and understand these questions. People who want answers have sought out mediums, psychics, card readers, fortune tellers, and even willing to shell out money to get those answers. Psychologically, people who visit mediums and psychics already want to believe. If spirits survive death, where do we go? Do they take intelligence with them? Can they see the living? Can they interact with us? And last but not least, can we communicate with them? Direct radio voice, or as our world of acronyms would come to know it, DRV, is a methodology of spirit communication known to too few, despite in its early and significant roots. At a time when small factions in varying parts of the world were being inculcated into communing with spirits using equipment and no longer being limited to Ouija boards and mediums, all spiritual vocal evidence was categorized as EVP, electronic voice phenomena. A handful of the pioneers in Europe not only began recording anomalous vocals using magnetic wire, analog, reel-to-reel, and eventually digital recording devices, they also introduced the practice of applying a form of noise, white noise, to function as audio support in order to make these undetectable voices more discernible and clearer to understand. Their regular spirit communicators would provide technical advice, inevitably speaking to the onset of our now Burgonian age of electronics. Their messages spoke of the use of a radio on a vacant frequency within the more fundamentally prone to interference AM band, pointing out that the progressions of this would lead to the voices coming through the radio themselves. This concept, as we know now, is undoubtedly what had happened.
Power amulets.
The voices from beyond that we deem as the voices of spirit were facilitating contact using our military, consumer, and professional grade radios. In the mid-1990s, German physicist Dr. Ernest Sikowski decided that we needed a team to delineate between EVP, which is record and review, and real-time dialogue with spirit, live in the moment. This new offshoot electronic method would be termed ITC, Instrumental Transcommunication.
All right. Tell me what I'm holding in my hand. What is this object that I'm holding in my hand? That's a knife. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, you're connecting.
Marcello, can you see us?
Yes.
Thank you. Marcello, you started this method. It's working. Can you please try to communicate with us?
How many spirits are with me right now? A lot? Where are you at right now? How do you hear me speak? Yes. So are you on this planet as well?
It just amazes me though with DRV, the full sentence communication, whether they are aware that they're being heard or not. You know,
Right.
it's like they're talking out loud, or maybe they're not even talking. Maybe they're just thinking, and that energy comes through the direct radio voice. But that was awesome because it's just like thoughts coming through the machine, like what they're thinking. And that's just what's so amazing about direct radio voice. Like I said, we did spirit boxes for years. We'd get a word, 2, maybe 3 if we were super lucky. We get full sentences now, and it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, but there you go. There's your open line, and then that's Tony. That's you're where you're supposed to be right now.
Well, thanks to you and Lourdes.
Yeah.
So Frank has a question. He says, what was creating the voice sounds? It's nothing but static white broadband white noise. And then
no algorithm.
That's it. There is no radio. There is no transmission of radio signal because it's a white noise generator. And these voices are within that white noise spectrum. And it's a matter of focusing in on them, raising their frequency and level to get them audible. And then we just start asking questions. That's it.
Yeah.
And when we say white noise generator, it is a true white noise generator. It's not a white noise machine that has been recorded. It's creating white noise at the moment.
Correct.
Yeah, it doesn't receive. It doesn't receive. Doesn't record. So this is the cynical kick in the balls, because it doesn't receive. It doesn't record. The moment after you're generating the white noise and allowing stochastic resonance to play out, you're filtering it and then piping it through. So that's what's, it's as foolproof as it gets, I think, process wise.
Yeah, completely agree. And yeah, it's live generated white noise from a white noise generator, like Ron said. Couple of circuitry, frequency modulator that sends out the broadband spectrum from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, and then we filter it and find voices. It's literally
That's it.
That's it.